The temperatures are rising, but your power bill doesn't have to go up. There are no to low cost ways to save energy and money this summer. Also, this month marks the beginning of hurricane season, which means now is the time to prepare for a major storm. Here to share tips for summer preparation is Natalie Smith with Gulf Power. Natalie, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jeff. I'm happy to be here.
Well, great. You always come with very good information, and summer is coming up, and let's focus on the power bills and the staying cool, because that is a health concern for many seniors more than just a comfort level.
Yes.
But of course, people on fixed income or any type of income want to be conservative in their costs. So what are some tips let's start with the no-cost ways to keep heating and cooling bills down?
Well, one of the things that I always tell people is that, of course, you get that electricity bill in every month and you're wondering where it comes from, but up to 50% of the cost of your bill every month can come from your heating and cooling bills. So the first thing that I always tell people is to check out your thermostat. And, everyone knows, if you have it lower during the summer, it's going to cost a little bit more. But what we recommend is to keep your thermostat no lower than 78 degrees in the summer and no higher than 68 degrees in the winter. Now that, of course, everybody has their different comfort levels. Some people will hear, no lower than 78, and they like to keep it a lot cooler. I know my husband does. But that is what we recommend, and just to keep you thinking about the extra cost if you go below that, every degree you go below 78 degrees costs an extra 10% on your bill. So if you really want to do something that's no cost to you quickly to get that energy bill down, especially during the very hot summer months, is to get that thermostat up as high as you're comfortable with. And that depends, of course, on your own health needs and what you can handle. And along with that, something else that you can do is, of course, use fans in the summertime. Use heating blankets in the wintertime to help you keep warm and help you keep cool. And I know one thing we were talking about the other day, though, is as far as fans go, it definitely helps you keep cool, but when you're not in the room with the fans, turn it off. Fans only cool people down, not homes. So don't use the fans as a way to cool down your home.
So really just with the skin or perspiration, just so it works on you, makes you feel
cooler, but it doesn't actually cool down your home. So I wanted to mention that since we talked about that the other day. But that's one of the biggest things you can do. Another big cost on your electricity bill is your water heating bill. And something that I didn't know before I started working at Gulf Power is to check out the temperature that you have on your water heater. We recommend, usually 120 degrees is all you need to keep your water heated for your showers and other things that you need to do, but really no higher than 140 degrees on that water temperature setting on your water heater. You could be having it extremely too high, and that's another big cost on your electricity bill. So that's two really quick things you can do to lower your cooling costs over the summertime.
Now, I know y'all have an energy checkup or energy audit that looks for things like weather stripping and things like that. So tell us a little bit about what that checkup is.
Well, I love this energy checkup. It's something that Gulf Power offers for free. If you are a Gulf Power customer, a Gulf Power energy checkup expert will come out to your home and do an assessment on your home and actually find out, look at your weather stripping, look at your, what type of water heater do you have, your windows, your insulation, look at a variety of things and assess your home. And once they're done with that, they'll actually sit down with you and go over what they found. And I think this is something that is great for anyone who knows that their home is not necessarily energy efficient, knows that they could do some more things to save some money on their bills, but they really don't know where to start. There's a lot of things that can be done in your home that are, like we were talking about, low cost or no cost. And then there's some other things that require some investments. And you might just say, I have no idea what to do. I don't know what would be the biggest return on my investment. And that's where these free energy checkups really come into play. They'll sit down with you, go over with you what they think you can do to save some money on your bills, ultimately, to make your home more energy efficient. And then they'll also help you prioritize. Maybe it's a long list of things, but you only want to do a few of those things right now. Some of the lower cost items, maybe some of the other bigger investments you can plan for later down the road. But they'll help you prioritize that to save the most money as quickly as possible.
Well, at least you're educated about your options, and if all you can do are the no to low costs right now, you
you know
that's
about
fine,
that.
and and like you said, someday another option maybe, maybe
To make some of those other investments.
Now, we're always concerned about people coming out to homes. You mentioned that someone would actually come in. Talk about, if you don't mind, IDs and
Yes.
those kind of things that people are concerned about when they open the door.
Unfortunately, we always have to be wary of something like that. And a Gulf Power employee will always have a badge with their photo and the Gulf Power logo on that. We always have ours on. And one thing that you can be sure of, if you schedule an energy checkup with one of our representatives, it'll be a pre-scheduled appointment. So you'll know when they're coming. They'll give you their name so you can be prepared for that visit. Now, if you have someone show up at your door and you don't know who they are, just general good sense, I wouldn't open the door. But if they have the badge, that's what Gulf Power has on them at all times. But you can always give us a call and say, hey, I have someone at my door. I don't know who they are. And be on the cautious side no matter what. But we always have those badges. You can ask to see that badge just to make sure that it's a Gulf Power employee.
And knowing that appointment is scheduled and it's not a roaming the neighborhood type of situation. Well, we talked about the energy audit, but there's also the Earth Scent program. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, this is another program that I love talking about with Gulf Power. Gulf Power actually offers more than 25 rebates, incentives, and energy saving programs to our customers, and we call all of those programs our Earth Scents programs. So whenever you see Earth Scents, that's just all of our rebates, all of the programs, including Energy Select, and all of the rebates that we offer are under that umbrella name of Earth Scents. And something else that our energy experts can talk with you about if you had an energy audit is letting you know about what rebates you could be eligible for if you did do some improvements to your home. Some of the rebates that we offer are, it's a wide variety, but we have rebates for pool pumps, heat pump water heaters, new windows, roofing. We also have rebates if you buy certain Energy Star appliances such as a clothes washer, a new refrigerator, a freezer. We have all kinds of rebates. If you're doing any sort of improvement to your home, I would strongly suggest you either give us a call or go to our website at gulfpower.com and look at our Earth Sense rebates to find out if you're eligible for them.
Because there's a lot of great stuff on there. Well, before we go, let's switch over to the unfortunate topic of potential storms. Real quick, what would be your main pieces of advice to give our viewers?
Well, of course, everybody is getting ready for storm season. June 1st is when it starts, and everybody has their own ways of getting prepared. But one thing that we like to tell our customers is Gulf Power gets ready for storm season as well. We do an annual storm drill. Our crews are among the best in the nation. When a storm hits the area, all 1,400 of our employees have storm duty and are ready to go. But something you can do if you know a storm is coming as far as your electricity is this is the one time to set that thermostat a little lower and get your house cooler in the summer so that when that storm does hit, if you keep your windows and doors closed, you can keep your home relatively cool for about 48 hours. If you keep that, if you turn that down a little bit colder than you normally would. Another thing that we like to remind people of is charge everything that you need to charge. When you see that storm coming in the Gulf and it's going to come our way, charge everything that you need to charge so you have as much battery life, as much charge on that as you can before it comes. Something else that we like to tell people to do is once a storm hits, and if we had a widespread outage where it was a large storm like Dennis or Ivan, which hopefully we don't, we recommend to our customers to not call for about 24 to 48 hours to let us know about that power outage. Under normal circumstances, sure, give us a call, but when it's widespread, we already know about your outage. We're already out there. We have crews dispersed throughout Northwest Florida trying to get that power back on. So instead of being, we don't want our customers to get frustrated waiting on the line. Wait about 24 to 48 hours before you call about that power outage. And that kind of saves our call centers right here in Pensacola. They're taking calls as fast as they can, but that can save some frustration on our customers and of waiting on the line and thinking that we don't know about the power outage. We always do know if the power is out through our automated systems.
Okay, and we always want people to be careful with generators. I think that's
generators, and stay away from any down lines. Don't touch chain link fences after a power outage because that could have a live wire across that. Don't try to do any cleanup on your own because you might not be able to see some down wires as well. Let our crews take care of that.
Sounds great. Well, thank you very much, Natalie. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jeff.